Hey, Coach, what's up? Today is episode 227. Welcome back to the podcast. It's Monday, and I'm going to ask you a question, and I want your response. Don't send me an email. Don't send me a Facebook message. Send me a message on Instagram, and I'm very curious to know what your answer is here. All right, the title of today's episode is What's the One Thing You're Afraid to Do? And this is business related, all right? And I will just be straight up with you. Before I started doing these daily podcasts, one thing I was afraid to do was doing a daily podcast. I thought in my head, I had all these self-limiting beliefs. I was like, man, I'm not going to be able to do that daily. I'm not going to have enough time. There's not going to be enough coaches that want to listen to this every day. I'm going to run out of things to talk about. I had all these doubts and self-limiting thoughts that were popping off in my head. And honestly, I should have started this daily podcast like over a year ago. I told myself I wanted to do it then, but guess what? I made up excuses. That was one thing I've been afraid to do over the last year, and I conquered it. And here's how I conquered that. I just knew in my head I needed to get rid of the excuses, right? So here's what I want to do. I'm going to ask you, what's the one thing you're afraid to do that you haven't done yet, all right? And I'm going to give you three things that might be something you're afraid to do. And this is a wild guess because most of the coaches I ever talked to over the phone, this is something they struggle with. The first could be marketing and like creating content, like videos. The second could be sales calls with parents. The third is just like networking and meeting new parents or people of influence in your city that have access to the kids that you want to train, right? Those are my wild guesses, things that you might be afraid to do. But what I want you to do, like I said, is send me a message on Instagram. And if you don't know how to find me on there, it's probably pretty weird because it's just my name. Pretty easy to find. And go find me on there, add me, and send me a direct message. Tell me what's the thing you're afraid to do. And don't just say, I'm afraid to do sales. I want you to say, I'm afraid to do sales because of this, this, and this. Tell me why. Tell me what's the thing that's holding you back. I want to know what that is. The more clear you can explain what that is, guess what? The more I can help you out. And what I'm going to do, and I'm doing this today, tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, and the day after that. So this week, Monday through Friday, right? I never do this. And you can go back and listen to any of the last 90 episodes. I don't offer this, but I'm doing it this week only. I'm going to be setting up 10 to 15 minute time slots for coaches that only listen to this podcast, where I want to one-on-one help you out. And I want to help you with whatever this thing is, right? That's it. So if you respond, you're going to get my time. If you don't respond, I'm not going to help you. And this is going to be the only week I'm going to do this. I have way too much bullcrap coming up, starting in October. And this is a great way where we can connect, talk over the phone, conquer whatever this thing is. I'm very good at helping coaches move through what are the things that are stopping them. This is one of my gifts. I'm very confident about it. And I want to help you. And again, all you have to do first, send me a direct message. Tell me what it is. From there, I'll show you how we can chat. That's it, guys. I'll see you hopefully on a phone call this week. If not, I'll see you on the next episode.